Welcome to Elevon, Beaverton's most exciting new community, and this is the Belmont N-Unit Townhome, and it is something special. It all starts with the ground floor with a 2-car garage, extra room storage, bikes, gear, and whatever life throws at you. Head upstairs and the second floor opens up beautifully, an open concept living and dining space designed for real life. Whether that's hosting friends or just unwinding after a long day. The kitchen is the heart of it all, a center island made for gathering, modern appliances, and counter space that actually makes sense. And that is covered by a balcony, morning coffee, evening breeze, it's all yours. Up on the 3rd floor, 3 bedrooms, including a stunning primary suite with dual sinks, a spa-like shower, and laundry right where you need it. As an N unit, you get extra light, extra privacy, and extra everything. All of the steps from the Willow Creek Light Rail, minutes away from Nike, Intel, and downtown Portland, with shops and cafes coming right to your doorstep right here in Elevon. The Belmont model by Elevon and Risewell Homes. This is your next chapter, and it begins here. Schedule a tour with me today. Before you walk into any new construction model home, bring your realtor, or I would be honored to represent you. Builder reps work for the builder and not for you. I work to protect your interests, negotiate incentives, and make sure nothing gets signed that limits your options. Text me before your tour. I'll make sure you're covered. So we're right now in Beaverton, Oregon. Elevon is just about 5 to 10 minutes away from Highway 26, about 15 to 20 minutes away from downtown Portland, and roughly 25 to 35 minutes away from Portland International Airport, depending on traffic, making it an easy west side location for commuting and travel. So the closest elementary school is Bethany Elementary School. The closest middle school is Five Oaks Middle School, and the closest high school is Beaverton High School. All right, friends, come follow me along this Belmont model townhome here in Beaverton. This is a beautiful townhome, and let's go ahead and take a look. So as you're welcomed, you get this beautiful large black door. All right, friends, so when you make your way into your beautiful townhome, right to my left, you're right on the video. You're welcomed by a coat closet. So as you can see, you have a coat closet, your internet install, and some electrical panels are going to be here when you install internet, right? So nice coat closet, wire hanging, some storage above. All right, and then you make your way, in the end of this hallway is a beautiful half bath on the 1st floor. This is a 3-story townhome, and the 1st floor does include a half bath. As you guys can see, currently being staged with some artwork. It has this beautiful paint that they've added. Again, the townhomes won't come with this brown paint. It is a decorative idea, so you can customize the paint as you wish. Here, it does include a window on the side that opens and closes so that you can get more or less airflow. Of course, a toilet, of course, a sink to wash your hands, and brushed stainless steel fixtures, right? And as you can see, you also do get another window, so you get 2 windows in this half bath. This one, again, opens up and down so that you can open and close for more or less airflow, and it has wire guards so that flies won't fly in. And then just before you enter the half bath, you do get a 2-car garage, and it's very spacious, my friends. Wow. Look at this wonderful 2-car garage. As you guys can see, you can hear me echoing, but large 2-car garage. You have your tanked water heater here. It's a hybrid with the heat pump as well, so everything is already built in, brand new. Garages will come unfinished, of course, but again, finish this to any way you want. What I love is that here you have a workspace area. So if you wanted to have like a guy's work area, you could have that here. So in addition to your 2-car garage. And it also does include a garage opener. It's already installed on the townhome where you can control it with your cell phone with an app if you wanted to as well. All right, friends, welcome to the 2nd story of the Belmont townhome model. Again, just for reference, the Belmont models here at Risewell are end units, so you get more square footage, beautiful square footage in these townhomes. So let's take a look. All right, so we made it to the amazing, wonderful living room that they have here, being staged with this wonderful sectional sofa. Amazing fireplace with a large mantle, large TV. I love that they've already included the tile work here on the fireplace, right? So something kind of gives it that elevated look. You don't have to add, it's already built into your home. I'm looking at about a 70-inch TV that kind of holds both of these open windows to the left and right. You can open these windows up and down for more or less airflow. Has wire guards so the flies won't come in. The house does include AC vents or heating vents as well. But again, those are upgradable, but contact me so that we could try to work out a negotiation so I could try to get an AC unit already installed if you are interested in purchasing one of these amazing townhomes. To my right and your left on the video, you can see we have 3 large windows. The middle one's going to be a little bit smaller than the other 2, but this outside ones are going to be able to open and close for more or less airflow. The middle one you cannot open, it's fixed just for the square footage. So they've currently staged this with this wonderful large curtain. Open and close it as you wish. Again, the townhomes won't come with these curtains, but include or install them after the fact and have beautiful curtains in your townhome. Currently being staged with this wonderful large square coffee table, large area rug, 2 side chairs and another side coffee table. And friends, let's take a look at the wonderful flooring that they've included in this townhome. It looks like natural wood, but it is a composite laminate wood. And what I love about it is it really mimics natural wood. It's not something that is hard to maintain because it's that laminate composite. If you spill something on it, easy to clean off, right? And now we drip into this wonderful dining room. And again, as you guys can see, large circular dining table currently being staged by 1, 2, 3, 6. You can add or remove as many chairs as you want, but again, houses won't come with the dining table, but change this to any way you like. Customize it. You could potentially get a square or rectangular dining table. Customize the way that you feel like this will be home for you, right? Currently being staged with this side console, beautiful side large console. It kind of gives this art feeling to the side of your property. Again, these are the end units, so you're gonna get this extra window to the side to get more air and more light into your townhome. But same window treatment that we got from the living room is here in the side of your property. Again, you can open and close these, more or less airflow. Currently being staged with the curtains. Again, the curtains will not come with the property, but again, you can add these if you would like. All right, friends, and now we've made it into this wonderful kitchen. And oh my God, my friends, look at the lighting treatment that they've included. Look at this. For a townhome, friends, look at how large this middle console island is. I love this. You don't see this a lot. And as you guys can see, they've staged it with these 3 beautiful stools. You could potentially add 1 more stool. Again, middle islands are always amazing because you can cook right here. You can entertain friends, guests, family members. Cook right here for breakfast or lunches or dinners or whatever you may have for quick, easy access for food. And then if you want more of a sit down feeling, then of course use the dining table in the middle of this wonderful second story. So they have opted to use 1/4-inch quartz countertop. It's not the standard 1/2 inch or thicker, but regardless, it's still very beautiful. And off to my side, as you guys can see, wonderful cabinetry. This wooded stained treatment cabinetry with stainless steel fixtures across all of the cabinetry. Again, continuous with the 1/4-inch countertops, quartz countertops. And as you can see, beautiful appliances, stainless steel GE appliances with a microwave and hood. So when you cook here on your stovetop, all the fumes can exhaust out, so you can already have that built into this beautiful home. And as you guys can see, you have a dishwasher off to the side, and you have this wonderful stainless steel undermount sink, brushed stainless steel faucet, and you get this large window. You don't see this too often, friends, where you get a large window that oversees the backside of your property. This does open for more or less airflow, and then it does have wire guard to prevent flies from coming in. Currently being staged with these curtains at the top. Again, the houses won't come with the curtains, but as an idea, if you wanted to add curtains into this property, you can add those as well, right? And then continuous with the wood cabinetry from above, you get also below, right? And then same cabinetry treatment here on the middle island as well. And then off to the side here is your fridge. What I love about this area is, as you can see, there's cabinetry that's the same from the middle and the other side of the kitchen. With the wood stained cabinetry is this little nook area. So as you guys can see, it's currently being staged with an espresso machine, but you utilize this area as a coffee nook area so that you can, when you wake up in the morning, set up your coffee, ready to go, and you get storage right here. And what I love is that all your cabinetry has soft close, right? Soft close already installed in your cabinetry. Here is your pantry. It does have wire hang, but again, if you do need to customize it down the line, you can change your pantry to be wooded shelving or something custom down the line, but they will be coming with wire hang for the pantries. And again, friends, the end unit townhomes by Risewell here at Elevon come with this amazing deck patio. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, friends, so as you guys can see, you get this amazing deck patio. Not a lot of townhomes out in the market include a outside deck patio anymore, but in these end unit versions of the townhome, you get an end patio on the backside of your property, and the coolest feature is that it's covered. So even though it may be raining, it may be sunny outside, or whatever it may be in terms of elements, the end unit ones will come with this deck, and it's covered by your third story of your townhome. Currently being staged with just some outdoor seating and a small dining table, but you get this wonderful railing that's already installed, oversees the backside of your property. So you can entertain friends, guests, family, or enjoy this backside of a patio that you typically don't get in a lot of townhomes here in the Portland Metro. All right, friends, welcome to the third story of the townhome. This is going to be where all your living quarters is going to be. As you make your way up the stairwell, you're going to be welcomed by your laundry unit. So on the third story, as you come up, you're welcomed by your washer and dryer. Again, contact me if you are interested in getting washer dryer as part of your package here. They do not come with the units, but again, if you contact me, we could try to work out trying to get some of these things already installed before you walk into this beautiful townhome that you own. Does include wire hang storage above, but all of the piping and everything else is already pre-installed for you. All right, friends, so we're gonna take a look at the first guest room. This house townhome does include 3 bedrooms, 2 of which are guest rooms, and then 1 master. As you guys can see, currently being staged as a guest room here. Wonderful. This looks like a twin XL bed. Again, currently being staged with a one-off drawer to the side, some artwork, and again, you do get this large window. Wow, I love the size of the windows that they've chosen to install in these properties, because they're the elongated windows that you can open with wire guard for less or more airflow, bringing the light. Currently being staged with this curtain. Again, townhomes won't come with the curtain, but again, as an idea, you can get curtains installed if you would like. Fake plant to the side, and again, you could probably install a TV here because you have electrical already here, and you have internet lines already built in. I love that they've already built in the lines for it. If you wanted to put a TV up here, then you could. All right, so this guest room does include a closet. As you guys can see, it is have a door that opens left to, and then it does include a clothes hang and storage above, so that you can utilize this guest room for storage. But again, customize this room any way you want. It does not necessarily need to be a guest room. It could be a gym, it could be an office, it could be anything that you want this property to be, and utilize it the way you need it to be utilized. All right, friends, so you made it to the second guest bedroom, and as you guys can see, currently being staged as a kids room or teenagers room. What I love about the Belmont townhomes is because it's an end unit, you get more windows, right? So you'll see also in the other models that you don't get these extra windows because they're not end units. They're going to be in between other units. Wonderful windows that go up and down, more or less airflow, add less or more light. Again, they've currently staged this and added the paint work here with this kind of off brown, light brown color. Again, homes won't come like this, but again, as a decorative idea, if you want to paint as an accent wall, they've staged it with this large mirror that kind of gives this room a little bit more depth. Again, houses won't come with this, but add or remove what you need to utilize this room. And this looks to be just a very small bed. Again, you have a lot of real estate on each side, potentially can go up to a queen here, but smaller sized bed, staged with some artwork here. You do get another large window onto this side of the property, which oversees the back side of the property, and curtains that are being staged. Again, won't come with curtains, but again, as an idea, you can add curtains onto your windows if you'd like. Similar to the other room, this room does include your coax and your electrical lines. Again, currently being staged with some artwork, but again, you could potentially add a TV here if you wanted to be able to utilize a TV. But again, this is a guest room. It doesn't necessarily need to be a kids room. It can be an office, it could be a gym, or a spare bedroom if you wanted. So this room does include a closet, as you guys can see, very similar to the first guest bedroom. It does include a left to right sliding door. You do get a wire hang for your clothes hang and storage above as well. All right, we made it to the upstairs. Again, this is the third story. This is the guest bathroom that'll be shared amongst the two guest rooms that I just showcased to you guys. And I love it. They've added the same 1/4 inch quartz countertop. You do get a sink, brushed stainless steel, similar cabinetry from downstairs on the second floor with the stained cabinetry, stainless steel fixtures for the pulls with soft close, large mirror. You get lighting treatment above, right? Obviously your toilet currently being staged with a floating shelf. Again, homes won't come like this, but again, as an idea, you can add that. Comes with a walk-in shower tub combo, brushed stainless steel fixtures. And what I love Risewell that they do pretty uniquely is they include the built-in shampoonaise that allows you to store all of your shampoos and soaps already here, so that you don't have them all on the lower area where they potentially could fall or whatever it may be. It's all available here in this middle part of your walk-in shower tub, currently being staged with this curtain. But again, homes won't come with the curtain rod, shower rod, just an idea to be able to purchase down the line, and your towel holder here as well. So beautiful guest restroom here on the third story. All right, so we finally made it to the master bedroom, and oh my God, my friends, look at this beautiful master bedroom. Again, being that this is an end unit townhome, you get way more windows, right? As you guys can see, there's two more large elongated windows off to the side here that oversee the side of the property that you can actually open and close for more or less light, more or less airflow, with wire guard to prevent flies from coming in. This looks to be like a queen size bed. You could potentially go bigger. They've just opted to utilize some nightstands with these large lamps. So if you wanted to change the lamps out, make the bed bigger, you could potentially do that. Again, they've accented the wall with this mocha colored wall. Again, Townhomes won't come with this paint, but again, it is a decorative idea that you can add to your townhome if you purchase one of these townhomes. Currently being staged with some artwork. And guys, very similar to the window treatments that we got on the second floor is these large windows. Comes in the triple pattern with usable up and down windows with the wire guard. The middle ones, of course, don't open. These are fixed, right? But the ones on the outsides, you can open and close for more or less airflow with wire guard. Currently being staged with some curtains, right? Homes won't come with this, but again, as an idea, you can add curtains in your master bedroom. Currently being staged with this drawer, some artwork. Again, potentially could add a TV here if you wanted entertainment in this room, but beautiful that they've added artwork staging here as well. All right, friends, so we made it into the master walk-in closet for the master bedroom here in this townhome. And as you guys can see, it's almost a 360. I have wire hang on my back side, my right, your left, and also here as you enter your walk-in closet. Storage above, ample amount of space. Probably could put a Mini Cooper in here if you wanted to. And what I love about it is that this townhome does include openable windows, and this is an elongated window, not your, we've seen a lot of townhomes where the window is just really tiny and you can't open it. But for more or less airflow, you can open this up so that you can get ready here if you wanted to in your master closet and have more light and or more airflow if you needed. All right, friends, we finally made it to the master bathroom, and oh my God, my friends, take a look at this amazing Jack and Jill, his and her sink, their undermount, 1/4 inch quartz countertop, elongated mirror. We do get lighting treatment left and right so that nobody's left out. Brushed stainless steel fixtures. Similar cabinetry from everywhere else in the house with the light staining of the cabinetry with stainless steel drawer pulls. Everything is soft close, right? Soft close drawers, soft close drawer pulls, right? I love that there's already an electrical line already here so that you can connect some of your bathroom items already here to the side. And of course, you get your toilet, currently being staged with a floating shelf. Again, they won't come with the floating shelf, but as an idea, fake plant, you get a side window. I love that the side window is openable. You can open and close these, potentially add a curtain, more or less airflow, more or less light, be able to control that here as well. Currently being staged with some artwork. Your towel holder will be here. And then just behind is gonna be your shower. When you open the door, it's gonna be your shower. It is a walk-in shower, and it's amazing. Glass paneling with brushed stainless steel already installed, right? And as you guys can see, I love that the shower does include a seating area already built in with a shampoonaise on the left and right side to be able to put your shampoos or any bathroom accessories. Brushed stainless steel handle and above shower head. And what I love is, look at the tile work, my friend. The tile work already grouted. This is not fake tile. This is actual standard tiling with grout already installed. So that's beautiful. You have amazing controls here in the bathroom. All right, so the bathrooms include a usable fan with a control to exhaust the steam here in your master bathroom. Again, you don't want to leave your bathroom on with steam that could potentially add mold, so that these can be controlled here for the fan in terms of how much time you need the fan on. All right, friends, so the rundown on this property, again, this is the Belmont model by Risewell Homes. We're again in Elevon in Beaverton, Oregon. This is currently going for $509,990 at 1,592 square feet. It's a 3-story townhome, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage with a little bit of more workspace in the end of the garage. And again, as a reminder, these units are end units, so you are going to get more square footage. You are going to get more windows for more or less light, more or less airflow as well. So if this is something of interest to you and you want to take a look for a private tour, please contact me today, Brian Valdez with eXp Realty, 503-503-0446.
Perfect. Perfect.